The one guy that just jumps out at me, I wrote an article about it on undraftedfreeagent.com. I put it out yesterday or the day before. I firmly believe, after watching 2 games this season, that Jalen Suggs from Gonzaga is the best player in college basketball. Mr. Football in high school, Mr. Basketball in high school, the first guy in the history of the state of Minnesota to do that. Not only did this young man have basketball offers from the Blue Bloods, everyone from Duke, Oregon, USC, Florida, you name the big schools. Obviously Minnesota, where he's from, everyone wanted his signature in basketball, and then as well as football. So this guy had offers in football from Ohio State, Georgia, Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, a number of places. And I wrote about this, that a little bit surprising that he chose Gonzaga, which is a basketball-only school. They haven't had a football team at Gonzaga since 1941. And what that says to me is, I think Jalen wanted to draw a line in the sand as to, I'm a basketball player. I want to play in the NBA, and that's why I'm going to go to Gonzaga. Because let's just say, for instance, he chose to go play for Bill Self at Kansas. He's going to hear a knock on his dorm room just about every morning from Les Miles, the football coach at Kansas, being like, "Hey, Jalen, you have any plans this afternoon after basketball practice?" And, or if he went to Minnesota, PJ Fleck knocking on his door. And I think, especially if you're a football coach and you got that kind of talented player walking around your campus, that, he's walking into the gym down the street and not your facilities every morning, you're going to do your best to try and get him out there. So I think the move to Gonzaga for Jalen was him drawing that line in the sand and saying, I'm a basketball player, I'm going to play in the NBA. And let me tell you something, this young man is going to play in the NBA. If he's not a lottery pick next year, I would be shocked. Just his athleticism. When you think of 2 sport athletes, the legend of Jalen Suggs is about to grow this season. And I know this is high praise, and trust me, I'm not a young guy. I'm in my 40s. I have context here, but we're talking Bo Jackson level of athlete, Charlie Ward, the Heisman Trophy winner with Florida State in 93, I believe, and Charlie never played it down in the NFL. It was a first-round draft pick of the New York Knicks and had an excellent NBA career. Deion Sanders. This is the type of rarefied air. Kyler Murray, from Oklahoma, first top 10 pick in the Major League Baseball draft, excuse me. And this is the kind of athleticism and talent that Jalen Suggs has at Gonzaga. And the Zags have a bunch of ESPN games and CBS games coming up before Christmas. It's must watch. You got to check this guy out. He's electric. He's clever, creative, smooth, all in the same sentence. I've never seen a guy with this kind of talent who jumped out that early. I think game 1 against Kansas, this guy puts up 24 points and 8 rebounds. And this was his first game in college basketball against Kansas. So this is a special young athlete. I think you need to keep an eye on throughout the season, and one of the big stories to pay attention to.